Here we are with Goldenboy at CDL Los Angeles. Talk to me a little bit about how you've been enjoying this event so far.
Yeah, it's been great. Last Call of Duty event was the Call of Duty event I did was UMG Dallas 2014. That all the way back then I was casting, so it's nice to be back here amongst friends and family. You know, like the Call of Duty community that gave me everything that I have. Weird not to be casting, but it's nice to be here nonetheless. And everyone's like genuinely shocked that I know as much as I do about Call of Duty, as if I haven't been following the game for the last like 6 years. But you know, it is what it is. But it has been awesome.
Well, I mean, you've been around Call of Duty for a long time, as you mentioned. How cool is it to see where it's evolved to where it is today?
Yeah, I mean, I think like when the Overwatch League happened, that this was inevitable for Call of Duty. And I think because of that, you know, it's awesome to see how far this has grown. It's great to see the people that have come into it. You know, folks like Anbox and the NYSL crew. I have nothing but love and give them nothing but credit because they really care about this. IGC, the Immortals Gaming Club, the people who, and as well as the Cronky Group and the Gorillas. Like, there's just a lot of care and a lot of passion being put into this. And I'm glad, as a old school guy who used to play in ballrooms for like $1,000, and that was our major tournaments. It's nice to see this grown so much and see so many people care nowadays.
Well, and you mentioned the OWL and a little bit about that league. You were around there as well. They got a lot of talent. Some of the stuff controversy is like, you know, the talent, they wanted more focus. You cover a lot of games. How do you, number one, how do you balance that? And what do you think about the decision for them to have more of like focused talent?
Well, you know, I think that for one, you know, the talent that were a part of the Overwatch League, they were phenomenal, some of the greatest in the industry, and they were very focused on Overwatch. You know, that was their passion, that was their work, and because of that, you know, I think it did come across in the broadcast. Granted, though, I think that now that we have folks like ZP and Jake who are great, right? Jake's former pro, ZP's been there since literally the beginning. Jaws, right? Like, I think there's some great talent that we've brought up, as well as getting Brennan Sideshow, my boys, like getting them in there and getting them more involved, bringing back Reinforce, who brings such a great perspective to the league, and fans love him. So I think that there is just a great focus for the talent group this year to just knock it out of the park, and I think that's exactly what they're doing. And they're building upon the legacy that was already built upon by the folks like Monte Cristo, Semler, Doa, Puckett, Crumbs, so on and so forth.
Well, you've been involved in many games, as we said, yeah. Including Call of Duty, including Overwatch League, including Fortnite. I got to ask you personally, no announcements yet, man. Is it driving you crazy?
It is. It's driving me nuts. And you asked me before, how do I keep a focus on so many different games? And I think it's just passion, right? I just love video games. I never view myself as an esports fan. I'm a video game fan first. Like, that's it, right? So because of that, I follow the games that I love. And as far as Fortnite goes, yes, it is driving me nuts. I want something. I want anything. But, you know, and it's not just for me selfishly as a commentator, but it's also for the players. I want the players to have an opportunity to show their skills once again. I want to create the next Booga, right? Get the next Ninja. And, like, you know, the Fortnite community and the game itself is a prime example of building that. So something soon, anything. I'm down for whatever.
Well, talking about, you've been busy, though. You might be down for whatever. You've been busy recording the second season of the Titan games, man. How has that been?
Oh, it's been great. You know, I think this coming out of season 1, NBC and $7 had a lot of learnings about what they wanted to do for season 2, and I can't wait for people to see it. It's bigger, it's badder, it's better than ever before. Dwayne Johnson is a monster and is psychopath for all the things that he had concocted with the engineers. It really is cool, and I'm really excited for people to see it. We went out in Atlanta, we filmed it there. It was just such a great vibe. That Atlanta crowd hit different every single time. Like, they were just loud and raucous and energetic, and it added even more. And not to say that the LA crowd when we did it last year wasn't. They were also insanely hyped, but the time frame was different. We were filming during the day, so everyone was energized and excited versus doing it overnight when we did it for season 1. And this time around, you know, the challenges are insane and really, like, they're simplistic but insanely complex, and our competitors are just phenomenal, honestly. So it was a joy to be a part of, enjoy to be a part of the team and the commentary team with Dwayne Johnson and Kerry Champion.
Can't wait to see it. Lastly, I got to ask, though, for all the Goldenboy fans out there, what's next for your stream? What's next for the Goldenboy content?
Yeah, so I got a great podcast that I've been working on. I think we're on like episode 7 right now, That Esports Podcast, which has been really fun. We just had a great episode. It was myself and Slasher talking about all things Valorant. That was great. We've just riffed for like an hour and a half, and it really was fun, and people have been responding to it very well. I just wanted to create something that I wanted to listen to, a podcast that covered like what I do, which is work in so many different games. I wanted to make a show that did just that. And I think so far the community reception has been great. So check it out, that esports podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And then the stream, just always doing the stream because, hey, right? Streaming's fun and it's always great. But you can check it out, Goldenboy FTW.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Golden Boy. Enjoy your time here.